Although the effects of sleep deprivation have not completely taken in yet.
Good start.
Start. Okay. Are we to... So fast forward to the morning. Carla gets up. The young man who was the day watch comes to the shack. He just opens it up and sits right in. Like maybe you're still getting ready for the morning when he just like sits and then proceeds to like wait for the door to start knocking again. Carla will take you to an odd little building. And Theta, why don't you go ahead and tell us what your little shop looks like?
All right. Well, I mean, did you have a? This is where we need to talk a little bit. Did you have an idea which one of these buildings it might be? Because I could pick one.
Anyone. Yeah, pick anyone.
How about the one behind the clock tower?
Perfect.
Okay, because I don't know on your updated sheet if many more of these things are named. I only have the one that you had last week.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't get to updating it. That was one of the many things I wanted to tackle today.
Oh yeah, okay. Then my
yeah.
my shop is part plaster, part stonework. As you can see, it's got that tri-bend roof to it. It's got a odd-looking smokestack. Walking in, you can see it's filled with vials and tables of various tools, and otherwise it's rather cramped, except for it looks like a storefront almost, because there is a large countertop that goes across the very front near where the door is, but there's not a lot of room for people to mill about on the opposite end, because all the rest of it that I've just described is all behind that countertop. There's also some weird machines.
Nice.
And I guess if I'm in there, I should describe myself.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you're right behind the counter at the moment.
Yes.
When your little shop bell or whatever you have set up rings, and in comes walking in an old friend.
This is easier. I just drop the link into not a link. I just drop an image into Discord, and you guys don't have to worry about me being all weird with I look like this and I talk like this, and it's all right there. I am covered head to toe in shit. But I am a halfling, so I guess I could tell you how tall I am. No, I can't. Oh wait, I am 4'1". I am. It's a very small countertop. No, actually, it's not a very small countertop, because screw you, I'm not playing into that stereotype. On the other side of the countertop is a small shelf with a small set of stairs that I walk up to look anybody in the eye who walks into my shop.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess imagine like green gods from Harry Potter. I am elevated despite my short height.
Carla walks in and she goes, Hi, Zaid, remember me from, the Graphs Court? And, anyways, how you doing?
Oh, Carla, I'm so sorry.
Sorry about what?
Oh, dear girl, have you not heard?
No.
Oh, I didn't want to. Ah, now I'm sorry that I brought it up. Your father's dead. I don't know how to tell people this information, so I'm sorry that this also sounds horrible.
She's like, oh. Yeah, he died like weeks ago, a month ago.
Well, yeah, that's why I said I'm sorry. This is the first time we're seeing each other. in a while.
She's like, oh,
To me, it's
Yeah.
new news. I really don't get much information until I talk to my parents, and I hate doing that, so I don't.
I understand. She says, he was, as you remember, quite a cruel man.
Indeed. So, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be back in Skarnsburg?
No, I'm pretty sure my aunt wants to kill me. So,
As they do.
but I've been trying my hand at scheming, she says, and she like kind of nods around. Uh, anyways, let me introduce you to my fiance, Lord Rutherford. And she points to this man in rags. And flanked by an obviously some kind of probable criminal. You're not really sure. With a flintlock on his belt, and he's missing a leg, and and a very beat up looking, guessing mercenary guard, something like that.
Yeah, I guess I just pull at the bindings holding my gloves onto my wrists, and like, okay. So, falling on hard times, have we?
You could say that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking to Carla.
He goes, yeah, I suppose, but Lord Rutherford has always been very kind to me. It's not something I was entirely used to, I guess you could say.
Doesn't really look like a lord.
Oh, he's got
Excuse me,
papers.
sir.
Excuse you, what?
I am the Lord of Bogenhofen.
I thought that place got burnt down.
It
Frozen
should
in
be.
ice. Oh,
I'm still a lord, though.
Well, congratulations. Way to
And
join the
rightful-
other rich masses.
And I am the rightful heir to this great land. I should be the Graf, not the usurper.
I hear that'll get you killed if you say that much louder.
Well, you know Carla. She's your friend.
Yeah,
I trust you.
well. Okay, cool.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Turn her in?
I don't know. You guys want to smoke some devil weed?
he's like, not right now, but also we got a whole bunch of drugs, so
Oh, really? What kind?
I don't really know the name of it. Hey Rasmussen, what's the name of the drug you've been selling?
Oh, none of your goddamn business.
Actually, it is kind of my goddamn business. I need to know who the competition is who's trying to weed into my territory.
Criminals. That's who.
Yeah, but somebody's got to be making it. You don't just
Oh,
acquire
we all know
drugs.
that. I kind of want to know who's making it too. But
Anyways, my friends like need help because I think they're kind of bad at this whole usurping the throne thing.
Wait, are you really trying to usurp the throne?
She like,
Trying to-
my throne has been usurped.
well, she's like, well, it's like my, it's my title, really. You know, since I'm still alive, technically, it's mine. So I'm trying to usurp it back, I guess. Carla says.
Okay. Hold on a sec. And I'm probably gonna walk back down the shelf that my counter is behind and down the stairs and circle around to like a flip top so I can come back around, stay in front of y'all. And I'm gonna walk up to Rutherford and say, can I talk to you for a moment privately in the back?
All right.
Alright, give us a real quick second here, guys. I'm gonna lead you back around. flip the top down so can't be followed it easily. I mean, as you're walking by, you're probably gonna see like piles of opium and saltpeter and shit as we're going past all of my workstations. And I want to get.
Some stuff I recognize, some stuff I don't.
I would be surprised at the stuff you did recognize. Anyway, get back to a point where we can't be heard. Seriously, though, you want to usurp the graph?
I mean, we were engaged
You and
when
the
he
graph?
died.
I didn't know you
No.
swung that way.
Carla. The Graf was an awful person. Have you ever met him?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, look, you're speaking treason, so I think I could trust you, because if you turn on me, I will kill you. That understood?
Well, we're already on the same playing field, so yeah.
Alright, well then I helped kill the graph, so I think I could probably do it again.
Okay.
Great. So I'm just going to need you to get me some supplies.
Like what?
Have you ever heard of witch stones?
Witch stones? No, but I've heard of witch something. Some kind of magic.
I think you're thinking of witch stones.
Yeah, probably.
I need shards of witch stone.
Well, where do you get it?
I'm not certain. I'm used to dealing with middlemen, but middlemen are few and far between. They're a difficult group to get when you need them. I mean, there are those... Shit. Sorry, out of character. I'm forgetting what they're called in this universe. I want to use the word Skaven, but they're not Skaven in this universe.
No, there's Gervek, but like normal people don't even think they exist, right?
Right.
If this deck was in this workshop right now, Rutherford would probably not even see it.
Right. They're difficult to get. They're also highly illegal.
Well, I've got experience with both of those things.
Right, but you don't exactly look like you're good at it. I'm not saying these things to insult you. I'm just putting out there what I think.
Right now.
I'm sorry, say again?
I don't look the part right now. Kinda got into a scuffle with an awful thing that's taken over Bogenhofen. Now I don't have any of my clothes or just get me in the right place and I can get it.
Well, that's the point, is I can't be there, and I don't know where it is. Again, I work through middlemen.
I have some ideas. I do know a money broker here. And there is that drug dealer.
Yes, I'd still like
And
to
there
deal with that
also
drug dealer
might-
as well.
There are two other people from Bogenhofen that might be here.
I'll tell you what, here's what I need you to do, and I will, because I pay my in-kind fairness, I will also pay you for it. If you can get me some witchstone, as much as you can, pick some grave root from the nearby. Oh, I think you can figure out where to get grave root. I'm assuming you're at least somewhat intelligent. And as many scorpions, snakes, and spiders as you can milk.
So you need venom and witchstone and grave root.
Or black root.
Black root. Well, I'll be able to get the roots tonight, most likely. And could inquire a couple people about that witch stone.
I would suggest that you do not inquire with anybody about Witchstone. It is very illegal. I mean, like, on the religious level. Like, do not talk about it.
I've burned plenty of witches. I'm fine.
Right.
know-
You understand that I'm not concerned about you. I'm concerned about it coming back to me.
I understand. So, we're going to kill Elba.
No? Elba's dead?
No, Eric Thorsman is dead. Elba is the sister.
Oh yeah, Elba's the sister. I was saying. Oh, I know Elba wasn't the one to go after. I just couldn't remember.
And you actually have to kill Elba and Eltham. They're the two kind of in control.
Right. I mean, again, not a problem.
All right.
Alright, could you send the
So everyone's
hobo-looking one
staying
back here
heavy?
after you're done?
Okay. I'll leave and tell Rasmussen to go in there, but he's tricksy.
Before you go, Carla says, "Wow, I'm like really good at scheming, aren't I? I should."
Like you're suddenly giving her a valley accent.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, totally, I am the best at scheming.
So Rasmussen will go in.
Alright, I'm gonna drag out a stool and say, sit down.
I do.
You got a peg leg, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out a tape of measuring. Because that's how you phrase things, is like sounding magical. The mystical ability to tell distances. How long was this? Oh shit, hearing myself back through you. You go ahead.
All I said is, "What are you doing?"
I am measuring. I'm assuming you wanted to get this fixed. That's what you came here for, right?
I came here with Rutherford. I didn't even know that getting this fixed was even an option. What are you talking about?
Alright, I'm going to finish measuring real quick, and then I'm going to lean back. So you're saying you don't want to instantly be able to walk again?
Yeah. Yes, of course I would love to be able to walk again. Are you saying that you can do this?
I'm saying I can do this, yes. What I have to ask you, though, is how much you're willing to pay.
Well, I don't know what I have to offer, but whatever I have is yours.
It's going to cost at least 1,000 gold crowns. So I'm going to need at least 1,000 gold crowns in equivalent from you.
Well, I certainly don't have that on me at the moment, but give me some time and I can work on it.
Oh no, I got a complete pricing plan available for you. This isn't the first time I've encountered a person with special needs. Can you read?
As it happens, yes, I can.
How are you good in the wilderness? How good are you in the wilderness?
I've survived journeys into the wilderness before. I won't claim to be any kind of an expert.
As a side note, basically I'm asking, do you have the survival skill trained?
Uh, I do not.
Okay, not gonna be good for that then. I'll tell you what. Get your hands on 25 witchstone or 100 saltpeter, and we'll call it even. That should be doable even if you don't have the gold crowns, because you look like a man who's capable of getting shit done.
I like to think so. I do have one question, however.
Fire away.
What the hell is witchstone?
It's very illegal. Don't mention it to anyone. They will kill you for it.
You'd be surprised how comfortable I am with that. But I still need to know what it is if I'm to get it.
Alright, hold on a second. Unfortunately, I've forgotten exactly how we describe
I, the player, know what it is, but Rasmussen, I'm guessing, has never heard of this stuff.
Right, well then I will just give you the description that you already know then. Because I've forgotten what the physical description of witchstone is.
It's warpstone with the serial number filed off, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's basically like a green stone, but I mean, it's what, meteor fragments or some shit? I've forgotten what warpstone actually is, too.
Well, it either shows up in the form of crystals, like green glowing crystals, or, as you say, sort of meteoric ore.
Yeah, yeah, so I mean, as long as we both understand what witchstone is out of character, that's what I'll just relay to you.
It's magic plutonium, really.
Yeah.
Okay. I will endeavor to get my hands on whatever you need.
Like I said, if you can't pay it in money, we can make a trade. Those are the things I currently need. If you come back to me with something of better or equivalent value, plus or minus those things, we'll make something work.
Well, you've certainly piqued my interest. I'll give you that.
I will, like, raise the hem of my, doing that 1940s, oh, look at my ankle maneuver. And I'll show off my leg, which is itself mechanical.
Really? That is intriguing. Did you build that yourself?
Of course I did.
And you're suggesting you can do something similar for me?
I can't imagine why I wouldn't.
Zaid, is it?
That's what the name on the building says.
I put out my hand and I say, I'm Rasmussen Volker, and you and I are going to be the very best of friends.
And I hesitate for a moment and I say, no wait, that's not what's on the building. It says Mattis. Zaid Mattis is my name though, so it's still my name. And I shake your hand.
All right.
Through thick leather gloves.
Now, who else came with us? There was Rutherford, there was me, there was Carla. I'm guessing Genevieve came along as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean...
Oh yeah, no, sorry, get out.
Yeah.
I just imagine we're sitting there uncomfortably for a minute and I was like, oh yeah, no, sorry, get out.
Yeah, Zaid, do you do anything else? Or are you just going to sit there and all
I guess I go back up to the front counter, watch Rasmussen join the rest and say, what about you, little girl? Do you want courage? A little dog? What are you after here?
Carla's like, "You're not talking to me, right? You're talking to the I don't know, soldier."
Yeah, no, I think I'm talking to hobo number 3. But I imagine she's not there. Oh, wait, no, she's unmuted.
No, I couldn't hear what you said. Can you repeat that?
I said, what about you, little girl? Were you looking for courage? A little dog?
I'm looking for bandages.
Oh, it's a shame. I don't have those.
So you're not a doctor.
Leah's like, "No, he's like a doctor, like in stuff."
Here's the thing. I could make you something that could probably negate the need for bandages, but bandages themselves are outside of my skill set. What do you need bandages for?
She reaches up to knock your mask.
Well, my mask is firmly attached to my face, so you're just gonna punch me in the
Yeah,
face.
so she just knocks on it and she says, "You can see, right?"
Oh, sorry. I thought you said knock off my mask.
No, not knock on it. Like wrap her her knuckle on it.
Yes, I can see.
I'm bleeding and stuff. That's why I need bandages. After fighting a very crazy, creepy
Oh,
monster.
you don't need bandages. You need laudanum.
I have laudanum.
Well, then you don't need bandages. What kind of quack prescribes you bandages? That just holds the injury in. You need to get rid of the injury. That's what laudanum is for.
Use laudanum in emergency situations, and right now it's not.
What do you mean emergency situation? You use laudanum for everything.
I mean,
Scrape your knee on the ground, pour some laudanum on that.
if I'm in combat, essentially. I'm not in combat right now.
Hey, why don't you give her first dose free?
Tell you what, I won't do that because that's fucking stupid, but I will sell you buy one, get one free deal.
But do you hold laudanum?
I can make laudanum.
How much would I have to pay for it?
Well, buy one, get one free. 4 gold crowns.
I don't have 4 gold on me.
Which, by the way, out of character, it costs 4 gold crowns to buy 1 laudanum, so I'm literally selling you 2 for 1.
Well, she strikes, and then she says,
I'll tell you what you can do then. I'll cut you a deal. Give me 5 saltpeter, and I will give you 2 laudanum.
Do I know what that is?
Let me see. Probably, yes.
So she thinks about it, and she says, well, that's if I find it.
I mean, to give you comparison, what I'm asking you for is basically 5 silver pieces worth of material to sell you 8 gold crowns worth of shit.
He's
I mean, if you know what saltpeter is, if you don't, then that means nothing, I guess.
I'm Googling it now.
Yeah. She says, I'll have to take some of that. Because I already do, and she doesn't know.
Sure thing.
What the hell do you use this stuff for?
You'll find out.
It used to be like a preserving thing, kind of like.
Oh.
Sure,
Okay.
we'll say that. Sure.
You make
I mean,
gunpowder with it.
it is what it was originally used for. it is also a major ingredient in gunpowder.
I mean, I also do appreciate that the first Google result is, did saltpeter sabotage sex life?
That is, yes.
Keep that shit away from me.
That was part of the agreement that you signed up for as well?
I'll get you your magic stones.
I believe
Just
I
trust
said
me.
25 witchstone or 100 saltpeter. So no, wait, never mind. That was Rasmussen. Sorry.
Yeah, you're being a bad quest giver.
No, I'm
your
not.
quest.
I'm being being an unreliable quest giver.
Which makes sense.
I am the
Okay.
dude that met you all and said, "Hey, you guys want to get high?" So maybe take that with a grain of saltpeter.
I don't think you're nice. I don't think you're that great a businessman either.
You don't know, man. I mean, I will text you later if you want, but I am a fucking genius.
Anyways,
You guys have money problems. We ain't gonna be having money problems for a while.
So we do have all this. How many casks of mead do we have still? 6. That have just been chilling in the cart.
If you left them in a cart, they ain't been chilling.
yeah, they're probably I imagine we'll say you bought them because I kind of forgot about them because I forgot you guys have never taken the meat off of there. We'll say you stash them in the safe house because obviously if you left it on the cart in this town, it would just get stolen. In fact, like your cart is probably only safe because it's at Gastrops.
This is a shithole.
It was fairly nice a few months ago. Not this bad. There was obviously some crime, but it has gotten a lot worse.
So, Genevieve kind of like makes her way out. And she says, but yeah, Genevieve's gonna make her way out, and she says, I don't know about you three, but I'm gonna go see a doctor, not an alchemist.
Yeah, well, we need to see to your wounds. Is there any place in this town that is reputable?
You're standing in front of it.
Reputable for what? I'm sorry. Oh, like a doctor? Yeah, there's a barber surgeon. Genevieve knows her.
What do you want to go to that guy for? Her, rather. What do you want to go to her for? She's just gonna serve you leeches.
It's better than being just served laudanum.
Who wants to give laudanum?
You could drink laudanum. Try to drink fucking leeches. However that shit works.
Free. Missing out.
I don't give away 4 gold crowns of laudanum for nothing.
I'd like to go there anyway. My head has been hurting since it got blown up.
Nice.
I think you need a tincture.
A tincture.
Okay, so we're gonna head to the barber surgeon's shop after leaving the crazy halfling.
I know I am.
Well, then I guess I'm going to spend the rest of my day making something. So I'm just going to make rules off to the side.
So, no, if you want a specific item, where would I get that?
Off the top of your head?
Mm-hmm.
No idea. So, if it's the same stuff, I think it is. It was mostly mined, but they also used to get it from bird poop. Pretty sure I'm right about that. I might not be.
I'm pretty sure it came from sulfur deposits.
Yes, but they used to to make especially like artillery and fertilizer, right? They used to oh no, that's phosphate. Never mind. I got the two
Yeah,
confused.
to be urea. They would just
Yeah, that's also like a little bit more advanced. All right, never mind.
What are you talking
it's
about?
mostly sulfur.
peeing in buckets.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. I
Um,
can make gunpowder too, if that's what you're talking about. That does require saltpeter, by the way. You weren't wrong.
You're making something.
So are you.
I'm making moves here, okay?
You got no idea. Yeah, we all can read what you're making. I'm working in the shadows.
Okay, all right. I'm just looking at general services. When you guys hit to the barbers, the barber surgeons, you come in. Leah takes a look at you. She's a middle-aged woman. She's covered in pretty much like it's a barber's apron, but it's covered in blood because she's always helping people, and there's like all these leeches and bandages around. You can also get a shave or a haircut here as well.
Only 6 pence.
As soon as you come in, she says, "Oh, a Basque. Well, you look beat up. 12 silver for you. If anyone else needs help, 6 silver."
But how did she recognize you on sight?
I told you, she's the person we dragoons used to go to get patched up.
She's like,
Okay, yeah, but the way she said a Basque, it leads me to think that there's more to it than that.
She just smiles and she says, "I'll talk to you about it later." And then she looks at Halfpot. She's like, "How about 8 silver?"
How about a gold coin? We have money still. Elja's money, but I don't think she cares anymore.
what was that? I'm sorry.
We have Elja's money still.
Do you? Who was
Yeah.
carrying it when you died?
It was in the cart.
Oh, good.
I wish I kept the beastmen heads in the cart instead of throwing them out for some reason. But I think we had to make room for people.
But yeah, she gave you that money for freedom. You technically gave it to her.
Yeah, she is free.
So yeah, she'd be like 8 silver.
Make a either a charm or a tradecraft roll.
I will. Do you a charm standard or
Standard, yeah.
okay? Nope.
She's like, "I'm feeling generous today. 13."
She just grins and she says, "Oh, come on, that's like over I have."
She's like, "Oh, well, guess you can bleed out then." She says, "You there, guy with the mustache? You wanna pay up?"
Well, here's the thing. Given what Rasmussen knew about the town on our way in, would he have stashed the gold or left it in the cart?
We can assume you have access to the money as you need it, right?
Okay. So I mean, if Rasmussen has access to the money, he's like, what was the price that she quoted?
6 silver.
Okay, he's gonna give her a full gold coin, and he's gonna say, bandage her up, and when you're done with her, see to my knee.
She's like, all right. More than enough. And let's see.
Also, it's crazily overpaying.
Yeah, I just want to get it done.
Both of you are successful. Oh, Genevieve, you got a critical success. Move up 2 spaces.
Yes.
I mean, for comparison, to make a bandage, you need a ragged cloth by the strip, which is 1 brass penny. You paid 100 times the amount.
1, 2. So I'm now moderately wounded.
Yeah, and I go from moderately to lightly wounded, right?
Yep.
What is this lady's name again?
Leia Half-Tot.
Leia.
Yeah.
Leia, can you look at my head? It's been burning for a week now.
She goes, all right. Yeah, I feel like you need leeches. That'll fix it.
Leeches.
It's yeah, probably too much blood in your head.
I don't think that's. I'm pretty sure that's not the problem.
You gonna argue with an expert?
Pretty sure I know what I'm doing. How about this? I'll sell you the leeches, and you put them on as you need them.
How much?
3 silver.
3 silver? Well, you got a gold coin.
All right. You just give her a whole gold coin.
No, she got. Rasmussen gave her a gold coin.
Yeah, that's 20 silver, right? It barely pays for all of it because she overcharged Genevieve.
Yeah, that was for Genevieve and Rasmussen. And now I'm just like, you ripped us off. Give me the leeches.
You may attempt to intimidate the only doctor in town. Well, that's not true. There is like,
Hey,
but-
can't underestimate, the value of quality leeches.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Roll your intimidate. Oh,
Man, how many of those just one-off rolls have
Wait,
we gotten so
wait.
far?
I'm gonna put.
No, I have a jack of all trades skill, so I get a +5 to every skill I don't have a point in.
oh.
You didn't train Intimidate?
The fucking fop, man. Oh, I think she hands you a leech for just a success. A leech. She's like, there you go. See if it helps. And it's not long though before somebody else comes in, some farmer who had a mishap, and she's quickly working on them. Okay.
What an awful woman.
Let's get out of here before she gets.
Yeah,
Rutherford.
Yeah, let her be mad.
Rutherford walks out with a leech on his head. This shit's not working.
Yes. Need a real doctor.
Don't say that in front of her.
I guess we should go find Havard.
Yeah, I mean he's still at Gastrops.
Yeah, because if we're gonna go there and get the mead to sell, we're gonna have to see him anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. So while you're walking down the town, it's not long before you're intercepted by somebody. A sign when you recognize. And they're sort of. You can tell though he's packing heat. He's got at least one flintlock on him, right? That he shows. He specifically kind of sort of stops you, and he says, "Wow, it's my lucky day today." Hey there, young girl. You see him whip out a piece of paper, look at it. Carla, is it? Come with me. Gotta take you somewhere. Someone's looking for you.
Wait a minute. She
What?
can't just go with you.
What social class is this guy? Is he a thug? Is he a knight?
He's I mean, he kind of looks sluggish, yeah. Maybe he looks like he's someone used to the harder side of life.
Is he wearing anything that indicates a military garb?
No. This looks more criminal.
Yeah, I think Genevieve will just be like, "Who are you?"
Like, just a concerned citizen, acting on behalf of other concerned citizens.
Well, as far as I know, this lady has done nothing to
I have heard
concern
of-
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
I have heard of this Carla person, sir. I'm aware there is a bounty for her, but I am also looking for that, and I do absolutely love the fact that you're doing the Graf's work.
he looks at you and he like looks at the piece of paper and he's like, "Oh, I think they want to see you too."
Who?
You. Rough O Ford, is it?
No. Who are you? I'm Demier.
You can make a guile roll here.
Now, here's the real question.
How many times is that gonna happen?
Does forked tongue come into play here?
Why?
When you attempt to deceive someone of a social class other than your own, you get plus 20.
No, he's the same social class. He's lowboard.
I am a highborn.
So you're not. You can tell me whatever you are, but you're not.
It doesn't count that he believes that he's highborn.
He goes, "Oh, so I'm guessing that's not Rasmussen Volker." Well, it doesn't really look like the picture.
Can Rasmussen attempt to grab his flintlock out from his belt?
Yeah.
I'm talking like he's going to try to grab the thugs.
Oh, yeah. Coordination. Certainly coordination.
If I'm not skilled in that, does that flip to fail?
I'm just double checking.
I believe if it's one of them that has the
Nope, it is not.
asterisk are the only ones that you flip to fail if you don't have the point in it.
That's not considered a critical failure, is it?
Nope.
Shoot. Okay, I'm going to spend a fortune and try again.
Okay. You don't happen to have Jack of all trades, do you?
Oh, wow.
I have something called Fortune's Wheel, which says anytime I generate a critical failure, I automatically add a fortune point to the fortune pool.
Nice. Awesome. There you go. There's your
Yeah, but that's it.
suffer 13 physical peril, as when you go to reach for this guy's gun, he's unfortunately just a little bit faster than you, and he grabs your wrist and then like kind of knocks out your busted knee and and pushes you over into the dirt, and you suffer 13 physical peril, which is not damage. It's on the same track as mental peril.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You suffer that as you hit the dirt and the ground goes flying, and he has a flintlock appeared, and he's like, "Well, I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to do this the hard way. Now I need you.
We don't have to.
He's like, I need you to tell me where Genevieve Basque is."
Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know?
Yes.
They're all up at Bogenhofen still. They're snowed in. We tried to get up there, but there's no way anyone is getting through that snow. You'd have to take a boat up there if you really wanted to get those people.
I'm pretty sure at least 3 of you were here. Wait, 2. Wait. Make a guile test. Make it hard, because he feels like he's right. Yeah.
Or wait. No, get rid of that 5. It failed.
Right. Okay. He's like, no, I don't think so. He's gonna sit there and wait for a second. Go ahead, Jamie.
I'm gonna help rest up, and then I kind of just look at the guy and says, "Why are you interested in Miss Basque?"
No reason, he says, as he like looks at a piece of paper. Still hasn't shown it to you in his hand. He's like, no reason.
So I'm going to step up to him, and I'm going to try to look at the paper.
Okay. Yeah, you can make another coordination test. But realize failure would probably put you in a combat situation.
All right. Hold up. Let's see.
You get the piece of paper from his hands, right, and it flips out. And I will show it to you all. First off, I'm really sorry I did not have as much time as I had wanted to do this, but thank you, Fluff, for the cool art that you provided. I'm sorry I couldn't put it on something cooler.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I tried to make a water poster in like 15 minutes. It did not work out as well as I'd hoped. But the art is really awesome. Thanks, Fluff.
Mm-hmm. So she kind of blinks at this and then shows at the others, and she says, for the crimes of treason and impersonating nobility, what's going on here?
He's like, why don't you just give me the girl and I'll let Rasmussen go.
That's awesome. Sorry, I just saw it.
So, Genevieve just kind of takes the paper and puts it away, like pockets it, and she says, "Nope." And she's going to try to disarm him. Like,
Right. Who are you working for?
He's like, myself.
And you're settling for this much gold?
Well, Mr. Demier, who may or may not be Ruth O. Ford, I am, because that's a lot of money.
So, there's this tax collector that I may or may not know where his body is.
Wow, sounds like you might have a bounty on your head, too. Pretty sure I can find it. Bask, you can make a coordination test to try and disarm him.
okay.
Yeah, you run up to him and you grab his guns out of your hand, right? And it goes fluttering into the dust. You gain a flintlock, by the way. It only has
Cool.
one shot in it. It's a normal quality flintlock. And he goes, "Fuck!" And he starts he takes off and starts to run.
Good luck.
No good luck. I'm gonna pull out my flintlock and shoot him.
Okay, just like we are in the middle of a town, people are around. You know, there could be some collateral damage. Just, I want to make sure that's what you're gonna do.
Well, I'm not gonna miss, so I'm pulling out the flintlock and I'm gonna shoot him.
Can I attempt to stop him?
Jen is trying to stop Rasmussen?
Yeah, to stop him from shooting at least.
Okay, as soon as she reaches out to get him to stop, he's gonna stop.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, no, no, no.
Well,
We have to run. We have to go.
Are you gonna chase after him?
She's gonna give Rest the flintlock that she got from the guy because she doesn't know how to use it. I imagine.
Right.
Thank you. Put it away.
Yes. Okay.
I don't have a weapon, so I don't really know about
Okay, we need to get you clothes. We need to get you a weapon. In fact, here, why don't you take this flintlock?
Thank you.